Yeah, sorry about that, Steve. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I wanted to ask you about your relationship with Gerard. And I noticed when talking defensive players, a lot of times they kind of group you two together. What 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 sort of makes it work with you two guys and be able to sort of get the message across, but from two different people to the group?
Uh, um, well, I'll start with the second part of the question. I don't know how we get the message across. I think we're different, but see a lot of things the same. Um, so going back to how we work together, I think we've always worked well together. We have a long relationship back when he was a player and I was a young coach, and then he left football for a little bit and then came back, and we've been working together since what was it, 2019. But yeah, I think that we just we try and be positive a lot, try and have a good time. But we also there's you got to be serious. We're here to do a job, but at the same time, I think we both feel like, not speaking for him, but that if you kind of make learning fun, make this stuff fun, then you can get a little bit more out of guys than when you come in here and it feels like there's a rain cloud over your head. We try and bring a little bit of positive energy, and like I was saying, I think that we just bounce ideas off each other where we see it the same, but we verbalize it differently. Um, but yeah, I love working with Gerard. Love working with everybody on the defensive staff. But yeah, it's a unique relationship, but it's also it's fun every day.
What have you learned from him? Like, I mean, I'm sure you've taught him things because you were coaching before he got into it. What have you been able to take from him and his side of things?
I think just being able to have a very transparent relationship with him, and um, him being such a good player, being able to, like, I'm not afraid to ask him, any questions. So, why did you do stuff like this? How did you handle stuff like that? And I think that applies on and off the field. When people say, like, time to be a professional or grow up and become a professional, I thought he did, a really good job of that. Observing him, I wasn't working here, but when he was a rookie, he was rookie of the year and all that stuff. So not just in terms of playing on the field, but how you operate as a man and as a father, and all those things. So yeah, I try and put all those pieces together, because we're in the building a lot, especially during the season. But how do you do things in the off season? How do you improve on things? What do you focus on improving on, or how do you identify the things you want to improve on? And so I think all that stuff, putting all those pieces together, is important, because obviously what we do in here is the bulk of everything and what everybody sees or evaluates us on. But once you go home and what you do at home and all that stuff, I think is important. And I'm not afraid to ask him, and he's always honest with me, which I always appreciate honesty.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Evan Lazar. Go ahead, Evan.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to ask you about Anthony Jennings and where you've seen his biggest, leap forward here. Been playing, some pretty good football for you guys this season.
Yeah, he's played a lot of good football for us. I just think he's had more opportunities. He gave us a lot of really good snaps last year. He's just been playing more, but he's a consistent player. You kind of know what you get with him, and I love his style of play, his intelligence, his awareness, all that stuff. I'm not really surprised by how he's been playing, but I would say that the more opportunities you get, the more you're out there, the bigger sample sizes for people to look at. So we've been watching him for a while. We've had him in the building for a while, so I'm not surprised by it, but I'm happy that he's getting recognized, because he deserves it. He works hard. He's a really good football player.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.